What's up, you same people? The Insane Black is here, and I have another reaction video. This time, I'm gonna be reacting to Black Widow versus Widowmaker. That's right, Marvel versus Overwatch. It's a death battle. Okay, a little side history. I have no idea. I have no connection with these characters. I have a little bit of connection with Black Widow because, well, Marvel Cinematic Universe and Marvel Comics know the Marvel characters. Otherwise, on Widowmaker, I don't know who that is. I never played Overwatch in my life. Never touched Overwatch. I just never got into it. I don't know if I ever will. Anyways, we're gonna watch the analysis, then we'll try to go with the victor because I have no clue on these characters. Anyway, let's get it done.
Today we've got data on basically everything we want to learn about, and with 23andMe, this includes your own DNA.
With over 125 genetic reports, 23andMe can give you insight about your health, traits, ancestry, and so much more.
Have you been running late in the morning because you're accidentally sleeping in? Guess what? It might have something to do with your genes.
No kidding. I've tried it myself, and it's really easy to mail in your sample in just a few steps. To see what your genes have to say about your health, traits, and more,
they're really pushing for this app, you know that?
Get today at 23andMe.com.
Really pushing for this site.
Death battle.
That's the number 2, 3, and me.com.
Nice to know your genes and stuff.
Again, that's 23andme.com/death.
So go ahead to it. Uh-oh. Assassins.
Some people are born to be heroes or villains, but many are thrust upon these roles with very little regard and must simply make the best of their new stressful life.
Like Black Widow, the covert enemy turned ally of the Avengers.
And Widowmaker, the deadly but unwitting adversary of Overwatch.
So she's a bad girl.
And I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
By the way, I saw the preview for this fight. It looks like it's gonna be over 6 minutes long because it's over 3 minutes already.
Natasha Romanoff is one of the more curious members of the legendary Avengers.
Indeed.
Yeah, unlike most of them, she doesn't have any ridiculous superpowers, and she even started out as a bad guy.
Like many secret agents, Natasha's past is a mystery. One account claims she was raised
91 years old,
named Ivan
body of 35,
who taught her the art of combat.
What?
His teachings were so affluent that Natasha was kidnapped by an order of assassins known as the Hand, intending to train her as their master assassin.
Luckily, Wolverine and Captain Boy Scout rescued her, but she eventually
Superman
put her to use, working for the KGB and becoming a famous ballerina.
However, the most likely story was that Petrovich admitted a young Natasha to a secret Soviet program called the Black Widow Ops.
Black Widow
there,
Ops?
in the infamous Red Room,
Ops called
Natasha
Black Widow
was
now?
trained to be the deadliest spy in the
So
world.
Ops for everything.
They
Yeah,
learned all
that
sorts of
is, huh?
stealth,
Spider-Man
assassination,
Ops,
and
Batman
martial
Ops.
arts techniques,
Captain America
including
Ops.
the newly invented Sambo style, which is basically
Wolverine
like
Ops.
street fighting judo mixed with the craziest grappling moves ever.
Okay.
Like, how does she even do
Ooh.
that? Russia's magic.
She learned dozens of other martial arts, including karate, Muay Thai, Aikido, and Kung Fu.
And she's mastered all sorts of weaponry, becoming an expert marksman. Damn, sign me up for the Spider Ops.
Don't get the wrong idea. The Red Room was brutal. Natasha was brainwashed, literally programmed with false memories, which included her days as a ballerina. She was even forced to duel other members to the death. Crazy to think about considering how much went into each one's training, but all the more to transform her into the ultimate stone-cold spy, codenamed Black
Widow.
Yeah, sometimes that's what you gotta do if you wanna be a winner. When I was a kid, Mama Boomstick trained me and some friends to eat over 60 hot dogs in 10 minutes. I was the only one who survived.
Oh, it's pretty dark.
Wow.
You should see it coming out.
Well, while Natasha was plenty deadly on her
Nasty,
own,
ew.
she got one more gift from the Red Room.
A super soldier serum.
Captain
Because
America.
At the time, everyone and their dog was trying to make the next Captain America, but she wound up with the knockoff dollar store version, because the Nazis decided to kill the only person in the world who knew how to make it.
Never do drugs, kids.
What was this guy thinking?
Even
In fact,
still,
use
she
drugs so you want to become stronger.
massive benefits, including a beyond Olympic level physique, inhuman resistance to poison and disease, and slowed aging.
So she gets to
Bucky?
keep her good looks for over a century.
Ooh.
And run up to 35 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's pretty good too.
As the Black Widow, Natasha quickly proved her dominance over her peers, soon becoming the KGB's top operative. Taking on the most perilous of missions, it wasn't long until she found herself face to face with an adversary who proved her match.
Iron Man. Oh.
Hey, when it takes a super suit with enough munition to wipe out a whole city to stop you, you know you're pretty good at what you do.
To destroy Iron Man and his team of Avengers, Black Widow recruited Hawkeye and attempted to sway him to the dark side.
Hawkeye.
But to her surprise, the exact opposite happened.
Yeah, it turns out Hawkeye is so goddamn handsome that he literally love-struck the brainwashing out of her.
And
Damn.
so, Black Widow betrayed her country and became an ally of the Avengers.
Wow.
And while keeping up with the likes of Iron Man and Thor is no easy feat, she held her own not just with her amazing talents, but also her plethora of gear and gadgets.
Oh yeah.
Where does she keep them all in that bodysuit? It's like super tight. I mean, not that I'm complaining or anything, but the logistics are baffling.
Well, not only is her suit composed of an abnormally durable Kevlar, she has several gadgets hidden within her gauntlets. The Widow's line is a retractable grappling hook that lets her swing like Spider-Man. Cartridges of tear gas pellets and explosives serve obvious purposes. And then there's the Widow's Bite.
What, like a spider bite? And how's that supposed to... Wow, that was pretty shocking, Wiz. You broke your glasses, idiot.
Even without the KGB, Black Widow remains one of the top assassins in the world. She's so skilled with a sniper rifle, she could cut Hawkeye's bowstring while he's in mid-shot, forcing him to miss his target. To put this in perspective, the average thickness of compound bowstring is about 1/100th of an inch thick. That's as thin as a fingernail. And she made this shot from hundreds of feet away.
She's quick enough to easily dodge point-blank gunfire, skilled enough to defeat 100 men by herself, and strong enough to snap a guy's neck with just one kick.
Pretty impressive, as it takes around 600 pounds of force to break the human neck.
I wonder if that's
She's
the way
so
she killed
goddamn
her.
tough. She's taken a grenade to the face from a few feet away, and she was fine.
Damn.
She fell 4 stories, through a mounted sign into a car, and she was fine. So much for that
Oh,
super
Carter.
serum being dollar store junk, right?
Well, this durability extends beyond physical toughness. After all, she doesn't exactly have bulletproof skin or anything like that. Rather,
Damn.
she possesses a staggeringly strong drive to survive, no matter what.
Oh, for
Yeah,
real.
like the time when she had to go through intensive surgery while she was still conscious.
Just imagine, she felt every cut, every pull,
Ugh.
every movement as
Ugh.
the surgeon sliced open her
Ugh.
stomach and sewed up her insides.
Oh,
Despite
sick.
the incredible pain throughout this entire ordeal, which like
That's
lasted
it.
several hours.
Alright, we get it. Black Widow's strong. We get it. Black Widow's durable.
I think
Strong.
I'm gonna throw up. Oh, that reminds me of my
We get it.
vasectomy. Both of them.
But
Yeah,
even alongside
exactly.
the Avengers, Natasha maintains a gray sense of morality. Her path to redemption has been a rocky one, as her personal quest to destroy the Red Room has left a trail of bodies in its wake.
This is one redhead you don't want to mess with.
Pepper spray. I
While
remember
the
that.
stories of many world-class assassins often carry a truckload of baggage, few are quite as heartbreaking as the case of Amélie Lacroix.
That's even more true than you think, but we'll get there.
Growing up, Amélie
Ooh.
never aspired or trained for combat.
I don't play
In
Overwatch,
fact,
but she looks pretty
devoted much
fine.
of her life to becoming a world-renowned
They got some
ballerina
fine ass
in
chicks on
Paris,
it. Oh my
France.
god.
You know, I've noticed it's almost a requirement for all badass assassins to be ballerinas or something. So, I started working on a few moves myself.
What? Wait, hold on.
Doc,
Amelie's husband, however, was a key figure for Overwatch, a global peacekeeping organization spearheading operations against a terrorist group called Talon.
Talon tried over and over to kill this guy, but they just couldn't pull it off. So instead, they kidnapped Amelie. Damn, not cool.
Thankfully, Overwatch quickly rescued her, and life returned to normal.
Or did it? Nope, because out of nowhere, Amelie killed her hubby in his sleep.
Turns out, the kidnapping wasn't just a simple ransom or attempted lure. Talon ruthlessly subjected Amelie to intense neurological reconditioning, molding her into the perfect brainwashed sleeper agent.
Right, because she was sleeping
look
next
at
to
her.
him in their bed, and then bam,
Damn.
first kill.
Yeah.
Sleeper agent.
Right, sure. She returned to Talon to complete their psychological and physiological reconfiguration process. When all was said and done, Amélie Lacroix was no more. In her place stood the cold-hearted assassin known as Widowmaker.
Widowmaker.
I get why she's called Widowmaker.
Yeah.
Though it is kind of weird that the widow she was making was her
Brilliant
Yep.
deduction, Boo. Widowmaker embodies the cold-hearted killer trope so well, it's actually literal. Talon's experiment slowed her heart rate and suppressed her emotions,
Ooh.
turning her into an actual cold-blooded killing machine. Hence the cold blue skin.
That's not really a thing, is it? Turning your skin blue like that? Oh, I just figured she was the girl Smurf all grown up. Gotta be some trauma.
There's actually a pretty easy way to turn your skin blue. You just need to drink some colloidal silver.
Is
Oh,
it
for real?
safe?
Oh, yeah, sure, no doubt. It's 100% non-toxic silver.
Okay, bottoms up.
Anyway,
You lied to
the
him.
makeover wasn't just for show. With her heart rate down, her body's
lied to
movements
us,
and
girl.
vibrations are highly reduced.
The blood pulsing through your hands can actually bump up your shot. It's not by a lot, but when you're aiming at something 1,000 yards away, even a tiny bit of movement matters.
This might not sound too difficult until you consider that a typical human heart rate in a stressful situation can exceed 100 beats per minute. A perfect sniper has to time their shots between almost 2 beats per second.
So even though she started pretty late, Widowmaker skipped years of killing people school with just this one little tweak.
Talon's manifesto is that humanity is made stronger through conflict. And so
Okay.
Widowmaker was taught a variety
Oh, she
of
got
different
black
hidden
man.
and covert techniques to be ready for any violent possibilities.
She's ridiculously athletic. Just look at her go. And she's got plenty of handy tools to help her kill people even faster.
She carries a grappling hook with a 65-foot cable, perfect for getting around any terrain in an instant. Her venom mines stick to most surfaces, and after being triggered by movement, release a deadly toxin.
And give her a ping in her funny-looking spider helmet.
That's Widowmaker's Recon Visor, basically multi-screen super goggles. They provide infrared sight that spots heat signatures through walls and transmits multiple feeds.
Then there's her signature weapon, the one, the only Widow's Kiss. It may look like an oversized SMG, but with a click of a button, it turns into a badass sniper rifle. As a sniper, this baby can fire at 4 different levels of power. A fully charged shot hits 10 times stronger than a standard one, making the Widow's Kiss one of the deadliest rifles in the world. Unless you're wearing some really heavy armor, it'll kill pretty much anyone with just one shot. Whiz, build me one now.
Yeah, with your luck, your hand will probably get stuck in one of the moving parts, and I'll have to be the one to amputate it and build you a mechanical replacement.
Dang.
Yeah,
You don't know that, stupid Whiz.
Widowmaker is one of Talon's top agents, and has the feats to prove it. She's taken on Overwatch members multiple times,
Shot to the
effortlessly
head.
defeating some of their own top
The hit from the
agents.
gauntlet.
Fellow sniper Anna Amari, whose cybernetic eye
Wow,
can
one
see
punch.
6 times greater than a normal one. And she pulls this off while achieving ulterior goals, such as when she baited Tracer into unknowingly allowing her to assassinate a diplomat. That's some intense on-the-fly multitasking.
And she's way tougher than she looks. Her visor can protect her from a sniper shot to the face, and she even took a hit from Doomfist's gauntlet. This thing can take down a skyscraper, but she was fine.
While it wasn't wielded by Doomfist himself at the time, it clearly struck with some serious power. An average skyscraper ranges between 250
Damn.
and 300 feet tall. To topple it in one go, you'd need a force equivalent to at least 2 tons of TNT.
You
Oh my
sure
God.
Talon didn't slip her some super serum in a drink or anything? Cause that's ridiculous.
Also, while ranged combat may be her forte, Widowmaker is skilled enough to take out an entire armed security force up close while avoiding their gunfire.
The blue bombshell can do it all. Kinda sucks that Talon drained her of all emotion, cause now she can't appreciate how badass she is. Kinda like how I sometimes forget I have a shotgun for a leg, until it...
God, I hate it when that happens. Talon's experiments may have yielded astounding results, but I'm not sure they were quite so thorough. In fact, every Christmas, a certain blue-skinned woman can be found leaving a rose at her late husband's grave. So maybe, just maybe, Amelie isn't quite gone for good.
A single death can change everything.
Oh.
All right, the combatants are set.
Oh,
and we've run the
that's
data
done,
through all possibilities.
But first,
The internet is a complicated
Okay,
beast.
let's discuss
Think about
this.
how often you use public online networks like hotels, restaurants,
It's
airports.
hard.
or when I borrow my neighbor's Wi-Fi because I
sound
never
tough.
set up the password.
For those of us who want to protect our privacy, this can be
How-
disastrous.
Black Widow
Public
sounds like she has
networks
more
give certain
durability.
hackers ways to steal your info, such
Then
as credit
again,
cards.
the
The best way
Widowmaker
to protect
survived
yourself is with a
the
virtual
skyscraper
private
feat.
network, and
I'm not
ExpressVPN
mistaken.
has you covered.
ExpressVPN uses
I
their
know.
digital magic to encrypt your internet
I
data,
know.
shielding it from anybody who's trying to dig their way in.
And as the name implies, ExpressVPN is consistently faster
Well,
than other
Black
VPN
Widow sounds
providers.
more tougher though.
With server locations in 94 countries around the world, there's plenty of options to choose from. And as a bonus, you can make your internet think you're in someplace a little more exotic.
Like Canada.
Yeah.
Take back your internet privacy today and find out how you can get
Black Widow
free
sounds
months free
tougher.
by clicking the link below, or by going to expressvpn.com/battle.
But right now, it's time for a death battle!
I can probably Black Widow. Widowmaker. Okay, I'm gonna say Widowmaker might win, but root for Black Widow. I'm gonna Black Widow. Yeah, I'll say Black Widow. Yeah, like I said, I seen the first 3 minutes of this fight. The whole preview was on Twitch, I believe, or YouTube. One of
Je te vois.
them. Ooh. Shot the freaking bear. Oh, the pigeon! Oh! Damn.
It's finished. Rendezvous immediately.
I have no idea. I know a little about these characters now. Ooh. It looks like the Marvel vs. Capcom Black Widow from Infinity. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinity.
Trying to escape me.
Man, this looks like a PS1 game almost. Looks like a TV show, I swear. I know you can make them a lot of money off of that. Battles are so good. Oh! Huh.
Oh,
Eh.
you've got to be kidding me.
Ferris wheel. I was just looking at the preview like, dang, are they gonna show the whole fight?
What makes you think you could sneak up on me?
Oh my god.
Goddamn Avenger.
Oh, it's reacting. Black Widow versus the Widowmaker. Oh my god. The reflexes. Oh my god. Oh, oh. Oh, she got that guy. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Oh, oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. 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 Oh.
I can't survive.
Oh, shit.
Nice theory. Let's test it.
Ooh.
До свидания.
Damn. All right, Black Widow. Knew she was gonna win.
Which one was the cold
Nice.
chick again?
Given her history, Natasha obviously brought a lot more combat experience to the battle than Widowmaker. Even still, this was far from
Right.
one-sided.
Yeah.
Widowmaker's arsenal in particular made it difficult for Natasha
Exactly.
to
I found it hard too.
except for the Venom mine, given her enhanced immune system.
But once Widowmaker was disarmed, something which seems to happen a lot, Natasha got the upper hand. Like, literally. She's way better at hand-to-hand. That's a no-brainer just
Exactly.
based on how many martial arts she knows, her super serum boost, and how many people she's had to judo to death.
They both could dodge bullets and were expert shots, but Widowmaker has never shown capabilities equal to Natasha breaking a neck in one strike, running 35 miles per hour, or shooting a moving bowstring.
True.
They were
True.
pretty evenly matched when it came to taking hits, though. Natasha took a grenade to the face, while
Exactly.
Widowmaker got hit by Doomfist's gauntlet.
Yes, but while
Oh, yeah, the grenade
down
feat, yeah.
skyscraper, even in Doomfist's own hands, it certainly doesn't seem capable of doing so with only one hit.
Knew there was a
Much
flaw
less in
to
the
it.
hands of a skinny teenager.
Hell, Doomfist escaped prison by punching through a concrete wall with his bare fists. I don't think Hoodie Kid's gonna pull that off. Just a hunch.
Widowmaker certainly had her moments, but she just
He's blue. He's blue.
Decades of experience.
She just couldn't find that widow of opportunity.
The winner is Black Widow.
All right, Black Widow.
Hey, thanks for
Okay.
watching this episode of
Alright.
Death Battle. If you want the battle music for yourself, you can get it by clicking the link below.
Or you
Oh,
can
who's
click
next?
over
Let's
there
see
and
who's
check out
next.
One of those other
Who's
videos.
next? Somebody I care about. Let's see. Oh, Captain Marvel again versus Shazam! Oh shoot! Here we go! Yes! Celebrating Captain Marvel back for that. Okay, Battle of the Captain Marvels. All right, that's cool. I guess they want to fight with Captain Marvel losing to Android 18. They wanted her to fight somebody more equal her age. Okay, equal her size. Well, that was the death battle. It was pretty good. The animation was pretty top notch. Even though I didn't know the characters, they sounded pretty cool, and it turned out better and very brutal too. It was brutal. Took a damn head off. I had a feeling Black Widow was gonna win though, because the whole grenade feat, and, surviving and getting dissect. I had a feeling she was gonna come out on top. Compared to what's her name, Widowmaker. I almost forgot her name. She's described a skyscraper. They claim her gun gets taken away from her all the time. A skyscraper, yeah, a skyscraper, not much of a grenade. But hey, I can't wait for the next death battle though. Captain Marvel versus Shazam. That should be interesting. Have a nice day, you same people.